I met Claire in college 5 years ago, and we'd been living together for 3 years. I thought we were happy until that night on the couch when everything changed. I think I'm going to Cabo next month with some friends, she announced casually, not even looking up from her phone. 3 years together, and suddenly she's planning a vacation without me? The way she emphasized I felt like a deliberate slap in the face. Her explanation was suspiciously vague, just Michelle and some people from work. When I asked if I was invited, she tensed up like a caught thief. Fed me some bullshit about girl time because Michelle and Mark were having problems. The oldest excuse in the cheater's handbook. I tried convincing myself I was paranoid, but that sick feeling wouldn't leave. One night, while she was in her lengthy shower routine, I checked her phone. I'd never done that before, never felt the need. But there they were, messages with someone named Eric I'd never heard of. What I found made me physically ill. They weren't just planning a vacation, they were planning a romantic getaway. Flirty messages, inside jokes, references to intimate moments they'd shared. She'd been deleting their earlier conversations, but what remained told me enough. My girlfriend, who told me she loved me every morning, was planning to spend a weekend in paradise with another man. It got worse. Michelle wasn't going with her husband, she was bringing her own boyfriend. They'd planned a couple's retreat for cheaters while their partners sat at home like idiots. The final blow came when I discovered she'd spent our recent anniversary with him, the night she claimed to be working late. Every memory now felt poisoned by her betrayal. I spent the next week gathering evidence and quietly packing my things. She was so wrapped up in her affair that she never noticed the boxes piling up in the spare room or my dresser slowly emptying. The morning she left, she tried to kiss me goodbye. I avoided it, drawing her first real look of concern in weeks. "I'll call you when we land," she said with that fake smile I'd grown to hate. "Have fun," I replied sarcastically, knowing they'd be my last words to her. She hesitated, finally sensing something was wrong, but turned and left anyway, heading off to her paradise of lies. I watched her drive away, already planning how I'd expose everything. She wanted to play games? Fine. I'd show her exactly what happens when you underestimate someone who trusted you completely. For this full story and many more, visit Off Relationships.